All right, what's up, everybody? It's Whoop. Time to talk about Pixelmon, man. There's a lot of negativity going on around the project. A lot of FUD, a lot of stuff. Did I mint? Yes, I did. But hey, it is what it is, right? So the Dutch auction was initially supposed to be set to 7. They had an internal cap of 3. They set it at 3. A lot of people are saying that's greedy, cash grabs. People were making fake tweets, in my opinion. DMs showing Cyber trying to sell whitelist for whatever amount in DMs and blah blah blah. Definitely don't think that's the case. Mintless hasn't even sold out, so if we were selling mintless spots, why didn't we sell out yet? As well as I know multiple people, at least 15 people that naturally and organically, myself included, got a mintless pass. So I don't know. I have a lot of faith and such in the project. I feel like it's gonna work out in our favor, but it sold out. 2.4 was the last sale. Floor price 1.17. People started freaking out, just dumping, undercutting the floor one after another. It was honestly really sad to watch, and all those people are like super mad about it, and it's like, this isn't the typical project where you're just like gonna come in and the floor is gonna instantly go to 10 ETH. Like, that's not gonna happen. It's a gaming project. The game is not even fully ready. All they had is a demo. At least they had a demo, like they had a demo. They provided, I feel like, an awesome community. I think it was kind of bad that they took the 8K that were supposed to be mint list and made it public Dutch auction after Cyber specifically said he was against Dutch auctions and didn't really like them. And then on top of that, during mint, they announced the serum for the first 500 sales and then 500 additional serums randomly to people that mint. Kind of like a hype FOMO tactic, in my opinion. I feel like it was kind of bad. So that's kind of a red flag a little bit, in my opinion. I do understand some of the red flags and the concern around the project, but I don't know. I have high faith and conviction, and I believe that Cyber and the team will make things happen. Like, I'm made friends with a few of the mods. I've talked to one of them personally quite a few times. Like, they follow me on Twitter. We talk on Discord. We've talked in voice chat. We talk on Twitter. Like, I've met genuine people that work for them that they make me feel reassured, right? And maybe it's just because they're in on it or something, right? But I don't know. I feel like people are so quick to judge and so quick to get mad at other people rather than just taking responsibility. Like, it's not my fault that somebody else, or it's not the team's fault, I should say. I shouldn't say my fault. It's not the team's fault that someone else went and said, you know what? I need to sell, so I'm going to undercut you and I'm going to put mine at 1.5 or whatever, Like, I feel like a lot of people that were fudding too, they just wanted to be able to pick up at a cheaper price because they didn't get mintless and they knew they wouldn't be able to get in if they didn't FUD it or blah blah blah. I feel like this project will bounce back. It's after mint, it's held a steady price. It did drop down, I think, to 0.7 at one point, which is like, you're not making anything back. You made a 0.01 maybe gain. So what are you doing? I don't know. Because mint list price was 0.6. So I don't know. It's always been a long hold for me. This wasn't I was gonna mint and then just flip it. And I feel like too many people looked at it as, I'm gonna mint and flip it and it's gonna go to 10 ETH and this is it and this and that and da 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 da. And people were acting like they didn't have the information provided to them, like the site wasn't there, the tweets and everything, and like all the information that a lot of people were complaining about not being available has been available for weeks, months. Are there different games that are already out and doing things that could have possibly used the money? Yeah. Are people mad that Pixelmon just got $70 million? I think so. Not including the secondary sales here. Like, that's insane. Like, they've made a lot of money. And I would hope that they use it for the right thing. And I feel that they'll use it for the right thing, but who's to say, right? Like, I mean, as you see, the floor is not crazy. I feel like it would be nice to see a little bit less in the 1.3 and the 1.4 range, but you know, like I feel like if we could get back up to a 2 to 2.5 ETH floor, like that'd be awesome. But like, to me, I don't really care. Like, I could sell doubled out right now if I wanted to, but that's not what I'm here for. Like, I actually want to play the game. Like, I'm gonna get the alpha pass level 2 out of having my Pixelmon. I'm gonna get the alpha pass base pass that I can lend to a friend for just being in the server. And then it's like, now you gotta get serum somehow. I want serum. I know everybody's gonna want serum. Like, that's an added factor. They're gonna be giving away leftover Pixelmons from the mint list pool if they don't all mint out to those people who bought at Duck's auction and held. So I don't know, there's a lot of FUD around the project, and the project is doing, and the people that are running the project, they're doing a lot to try to make it succeed and to not necessarily pay back, but reward the people that did spend the money that they spent, and kind of like fix the FUD, right? Like, people are causing all of these issues and saying all of these things, and I feel like the team is doing everything in their power to be like, hey, we're gonna do this for you, we're gonna do that for you, and we're gonna do this for you. There's a demo already available that you could play. Yes, it's time locked for a minute, but someone was like, well, that doesn't even mean anything, it's time locked for a minute and da da da. I was like, dude, they could easily remove the time lock. I'm sure the world's just not complete, you know, and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot that goes into building a game, and the fact that they have something that looks and sounds like it does and functions how it does makes me hopeful, right? Like, we'll have I feel that we'll have an alpha in the next 2 to 3 months, and maybe I'll be eating my words and this could be all for nothing, but I don't know. I just hope it all goes well, and I feel like it all will go well. A lot of people are outside of the Discord, and that is essentially causing them to feel a little upset. What is going on? Sorry for the confusion there. I don't know. I had a little technical difficulties, but you know, like I feel like they did a pretty good job. The site looks well. They had a demo that functioned pretty well. Like, yeah, people could have thrown that together rather fast, but you could say that with like any of these projects. People are okay with it. If the floor wasn't what it is, people would be well okay with the Dutch auction selling where it did, and I feel like that is the truth. There's a lot of stuff around the project that is up for like you to determine what you believe or don't believe, but for my personal opinion and my beliefs, I don't think that they were selling mintless. I don't think they were doing it. I really don't. I feel like people were really salty that they spent hours and hours of their time. Like, I know people that spent days, more time than me, in the Discord, didn't get mintless. Like, I spent a lot of time, bro. I streamed Pokemon Uranium and Legends of Arceus and talked with people and spent time in the voice chat and talked in the Pokemon chat, and I did a lot to get to the mint list, you know? Like, and I could understand if I didn't get mint list, I would have been pissed too. I would have been stressed because I wouldn't have been able to afford the mint. There's no way. And I would have been able to buy a floor one probably, but who wants to do that, you know? Like, I wanted to mint it. This was like my first real mint. And I feel like it went well, but it also went kind of sketch, you know? The idea of we're going to have access to land. They changed it now that if you own a Generation 1, you'll be able to get their token. If you minted, you get 2 times the token. Like, they're doing a lot to reward the community and to make the project worthwhile, because people are like, oh, there's no utility and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Boom. But, like, they're not actually doing pre-sale of the token. We're going to be able to claim it for free. I don't know. You know, it's just, there's a lot. There's a lot that's going to go into it. I know, obviously, Legend of Inari is already a game that's pre-existing that could be worthwhile to have already invested in. I will be investing in Legends of Inari, and we'll be having content on Legends of Inari. I've also joined a guild and will be doing a certain games with them, as well as trying to, you know, start my own little thing, kind of like work beside them to offer, you know, whatever I can, seeing as the alpha pass for 1 minute, sorry. If I scoop an alpha pass, like, I can get base passes for Legends of Inari that I can pass out, you know. So there's like there's a lot going on in the gaming space, and I could see why people are mad about a lot of this money going to people that aren't full doxed, people that may not provide, and that's a lot of money to lose, right? Like, I'd be stressed too if I lost almost 10 grand in 20 minutes because people are silly and are like, oh my god, panic, we gotta sell. I don't understand that mentality. I don't know. I also do a lot of research before I invest in a project, and I like make sure I know what I'm doing. And it might be ignorant of me to be like, you should do that too, but I feel like that's the whole point of life, man. Like, if you're not doing the investigation, you got to be accountable for yourself and know the risk. Don't invest what you can't afford to lose, literally. I saw one dude in the Discord who said he invested all of his savings to buy 3. Why would you spend 35 to 40 grand of your savings, all of your savings, on something you didn't know about? Like, didn't have mint list. Only reason they were in the Discord was because they bought and were able to join from there and then talk. And it's like, all you're doing is hurting yourself too by like causing this FUD. Like, I don't know. It's a weird space that we're in. The NFT space is a weird space, man. I just don't understand sometimes. It's hard for people to take accountability, and I guess I can't really say much because, like, the most I've ever really lost is a couple $1,000, you know? Like, not tens of thousands of dollars. Well, they lost 20 grand to be exact, essentially, because their Pixelmon at this floor price are worth essentially 3 to 4 ETH, which is really sad. It's really sad. I don't know. I feel like as the serums drop, as the alpha passes, the tier 2 and the base alpha passes for this game drop, we'll see some changes. People like to clown it, and they're like, oh, your game already exists, it's Minecraft and Pokemon and blah blah blah. But I feel like they're taking elements of a lot of games and making it into something that could be worthwhile. It's appealing. Think about how many people loved Minecraft. I mean, look at like the sandbox games on the sandbox and shit. Like, they look like Minecraft games or Roblox. I don't know. Enough ranting. I really just wanted to talk about it and talk about the mint and about how it went and my thoughts on it and the things going on around it. It's very hard. Like, it's a love-hate relationship because, like, I obviously spent a lot of time on it. I didn't spend nearly as much as the people that spent on mint, and like if you did mint, I am so sorry. Like I do feel bad for you. I know I said I need you to take responsibility for yourself, but at this end of the day, like I do still feel bad, right? Like I'm not heartless. Like that sucks. That sucks. But I think we all need to be smarter and make better decisions. Because I was going to make rash decisions in order to be able to do mintless. And I was like, no, just sell something that you have that you're not going to really like completely regret missing and mint. Because like it freed up a lot of ETH for me. So like I'm able to get an alpha pass for Legends of Inari. And I was able to mint this. And I'll be able to mint a few things of my own to my project. So it's like not everything's a hold, and it's okay to take gains, and it's also okay to take losses. It really sucks, but you gotta just be aware of what you're getting yourself involved in, right? It's investments. It's not low risk investments either. This is this is very high risk stuff. This isn't like your even stocks are high risk, but these aren't like your average stocks, or like I don't know. It's a whole different world. It's a whole different market. You got to pick your niche. Like, do you want to look at the PFP projects, or do you want to focus on the gaming projects, or this and that? A lot of people are going to try to focus on gaming projects this year because that's where it's going to be. Like photography and gaming, I feel like are going to have a really great year this year in the NFT world, and people need to do their research, I guess, and be more aware. And I feel like I've learned quite a bit from this mint alone, and things to kind of look out for and be aware of. And am I nervous that it could drop? Yeah, but I'm gonna hold, and I'm gonna stand strong and hope that it works out for my best interest and everybody else's best interest, right? Like I want all of us to succeed that are invested in the project, and I hope people that did sell, I hope they don't regret it, and I hope that they are doing okay. Sincerely, like it's a lot of money, and like I know not a lot of people have that much money. So you just gotta don't overinvest. Be very smart in what you're doing. Like I don't know, I can't stress that enough. Just be very, very careful with your money. Like if you're gonna be that stressed about it, this is not for you. You start with the minimal amounts. Maybe look at side chains. Don't look at Ethereum. Try to do Tezos. Try to do Solana flips, and like build yourself up to a point to where you can afford to get into Ethereum. And like just be very calculated about your plays, because that's how you can make your money and get yourself to a point where you're able to mint more and be involved with more. So that's all I'm going to talk about. I know this is kind of like all over the place. A little bit about Pixelmon, a little bit about, I don't know, my opinions and practices and how I look at it. And I feel like it's going to be kind of a controversial video. And if people do watch it, we might have who knows what going on in the comments. But if you did watch and you enjoyed, let me know. Thank you. What are your opinions on the whole ordeal? Let's have a constructive conversation, not an argument, in the comments below. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.